Hello, simple earthlings. I'm Nick Salmon.
I'm Zak Kinsella. And you suck.
We're here on Groovey.TV.
Get it out there, baby.
Something about Hershey's chocolate and crying, and when I was a kid, and I was just so sad. And wait, that's Don Draper's story. I'm sorry.
Hey, this is Groovey. I'm here with the Midspace guys at Breckenridge Brewery, Denver, Colorado. We're talking about Denver Comic Con and all this other fun stuff. So, what do you guys got lined up for Comic Con?
We are launching the third issue of our creator-owned series, Midspace.
Nice.
Which we haven't done an issue in more than a year because life gets crazy sometimes and other stuff comes up.
So, tell me about this new issue release.
Well, it's going to be shorter than the other ones because I've been absolutely swamped with other work, which is pretty awesome. But so we trimmed it down. We tried to make a more condensed storyline, but still trying to get the point of our, our story that we have going across. So it's kind of like like the rubber match in wrestling. It's like, the end of one part and going on to a little more elaborate part. It's kind of like the skipping stone.
Is it still going to be as crazy and wacky and cool as the other ones?
It's going to be the same price. So it's going to be shorter, but we're going to be making the same amount of money. So if that answers your question, then yes.
Yes.
No, it's going to be... We pace the story the same as the other ones. There's plenty of action and then boring stuff, people talking, and then more action and then more boring stuff, and then I think it's over.
There will be a lot of people complaining, like they do with The Walking Dead and everything else, that there's not a bunch of dumb monsters killing each other, but people are actually developing, becoming full characters.
No way.
Just saying. We have to put that in there just because we have to piss people off. There's no other point to entertainment now but than to piss people on the internet off.
That's what I try to do every time.
The internet deserves it. You all do.
Yeah, internet. All right, so tell me about what are you all gonna have at your booth at Comic Con? What's going on?
So we're gonna have the first 3 issues. Zach is gonna have original artwork. Business cards.
You guys have business cards finally? It's crazy.
We've gotten to that point. We've gotten to that point.
Thank you. I was planning on having some pastries. Pastries, just for me.
So we're doing a bake sale as well.
Bake sale, because baking sells better than my art.
Baking sells better than a lot of things, so don't beat yourself up there.
Well, prints. I have a lot of prints. I have a lot of artwork from other comic book series that I've done that haven't been published yet. So I'm waiting on some of those things to be published. I think some of those will be out by the time we do Boston Comic Con, if we can mention that. Sorry.
It's okay.
So yeah, there's that. We'll have a ton of crap at our table. It'll be awesome.
T-shirts, maybe possibly.
T-shirts, yeah.
We're thinking about printing T-shirts. So
Wow. Business cards, T-shirts. This is incredible.
we're really.
A postcard. Not going to get anyone's hopes up, but I thought about it.
Okay, so if no one's ever experienced Midspace before, which is awesome, by the way, I've read both of those several times. What's it all about?
Oh boy.
It's about it's typical hero story, but it's goofy and fun, set in space. It's a parody of modern times, but it takes place. I don't even know the year that it takes place. I don't think we've ever established that.
Because every time you put something in the year, someone in the future is going to be disappointed, and we don't want that to happen.
Why don't we have spaceships like that now?
Yeah,
like
'cause that's how I'm feeling,
Nick
'cause it's-
Salmon, and it's not going to be you that gets blamed.
No.
It's the writer, because he's the one that came up with the
I
year.
just drew it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
So pretty much what happens is a protagonist gets thrown into this really weird situation of traveling through space, and hilarity happens.
Shenanigans. It's mostly just shenanigans in space and jokes that we make about everyday life of stuff that we kind of hate.
I'm trying really hard to not give away anything, because whenever I give away anything, then it's just not as good.
But it is an awesome series. I personally love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I worked hard on it. We worked hard on it.
We worked hardish on it.
Did you nap a lot during the?
Well, all artistry is just 90% discouraged napping. And then 10 minutes of work a day, basically.
What really happens is we act like we're working super hard on it for like months, and then like 2 weeks before it comes out, that's when we actually start the work and we work our butts off. And we don't do it the easy way. We do it the hard way, for sure.
We do it the same way the guys at South Park do it. So it's just like we'll probably get it back from the printers like at 11:30 on Denver Comic Con start day, and that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
I think
Well, at least they'll smell good that way.
whenever you crack a comic book, you got to take that first whiff. Like,
One of these years, I just know it's going to be us making copies at Kinko's and stapling it because we're just we get further and further back. So it's bound to happen.
Just turning that into a marketing scheme, though, you know?
And for some odd reason, we'll need 300 copies. We'll sell 75.
We'll easily sell that.
We'll sell 400,
don't worry about
but we'll
that.
make 300.
300, yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Looking forward to Comic-Con, visiting your booth. Midspace 3. You got to get the first two. I personally freaking love them. And there it is. This is Groovey. I'm with the Midspace guys. Breckenridge Brewery, Denver, Colorado. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.